Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play FTL Advanced Edition with me, Get Daved. It's been a little while since we recorded something, so I thought I'd go for it. There's a few big changes in the game, but probably, I don't know, there's lots. They took every aspect of the game and tweaked it a bit and added a little bit more depth, a little bit more variety. And let's just pick a ship. They've only added one new one outright, which would be the Lanius Cruiser. As you can see, I don't have all of the ships unlocked. They added sea layouts to all of the other ships. They made it easier to, or more reliable, perhaps would be a better way of saying it, to unlock the other ships. You just have to play the game. You don't have to get super lucky this time around. So that's cool. New systems like the cloning bay, tons of new weapons, new everything. I think we're gonna try playing on hard, but I'm not gonna take one of the new ships. This is just, we might die right away. We're gonna take layout A of the Kestrel, the most boring ship. We're gonna see how it does on hard, and we're gonna see also if we can turn it into a remarkable vessel by the end. So, let's see what happens, shall we? If you think, oh, I haven't seen the Advanced Edition, but I've seen people play with the Kestrel lots, this will very quickly look nothing like a normal playthrough. And you'll see, if you stick around. So, I think we're going to need that power configuration and everything, and I like the way our crew is, so I'm gonna save the current crew configuration, a nice little shortcut they added. Good start. We start with actually 0 scrap, and our only jump is to a store. Okay. Some stores, many stores actually, have a second page. The battery charger is an entirely new support for an entirely new system. We'll deal with it if we come across a battery, which is reasonably common. Well, waste of fuel. This is my first time playing on hard. We'll see how it goes. Alright, they need us to take them home. We're totally gonna do it. And 7 scrap. Alright, let's double check our path to make sure we can get there. We have to go through the nebula to get to them. Aside from that, they're right on our way. And it also looks like it might be a little tricky for us to appropriately well, we're not going to get a ton of exploration done. I'm trying to say that. Small ship struggling to maneuver. It's a trap. Well, let's go for it. Yeah. Well, we get resources. Yeah, that actually worked out extremely well. And 20 scrap on normal difficulty would be a lot. On hard, I can only presume that it's better. What I'm gonna do is jump here because I think I can make it to the nebula faster that way. Alright, our first fight. An important detail, caught it just in time, maybe. Maybe. I think we're just gonna have to try to get their shields down as fast as possible. Oh, great. We can probably get by without sensors, right? We could probably get by without shields, right? Alright, I'm gonna stick with the Artemis just for a little longer. As soon as it fires, might as well power up the engine. We're gonna switch up to the burst laser. Okay. Good enough. We came out ahead, economically speaking. There may be a fire on the ship. No, we're good. Also, one little change from the previous version. You'll note we've manned the sensor station. That can be manned too, and good things happen. Gives us the next level of sensors. We can do it with the door system as well, and shields just like before. I think I will go with the shields. If we stick around, this ship might explode. It looks like they have an uncontrollable fire. Because of the layout of the map, I'm actually going to jump here first, because I don't think going through the nebula is going to buy us that many more jumps unless we have some backtracking. This is a really tough first sector, and I'd rather have one less incident in a nebula, all other things being equal. Normally you want to spend more time in nebulas because it slows down the enemy fleet. Sure. Give them the requested 5 missiles. This better be good. A missile is generally worth 6, so from a certain point of view, we've been completely fleeced and we're now ruined. But you know, you can't sell them normally, so I'm gonna chalk this one up to a draw, which is not good. The game did not give us a very good... Oh boy, this is terrible in every way. It's important for us to have protection from that beam, because if we take a hit to our weapons, it can't power its other weapon right now. I'm gonna say the real threat's the drone. Alright. And technically speaking, the oxygen is off right now. Stock up on oxygen for a little bit. Lost our sensors in the nebula, that's no big deal. Everybody's had enough air for the day. Oh good. The good news about getting hit there is that that'll put out any fires since they punched a hole in the hull. Always look on the bright side of your life. Okay. Oh shoot. I'm gonna take this surrender offer. I mean, the value of these, as we just discussed, would be about 18 plus 8. That's enough. And the ship's kind of in a bad situation right now. Since we're in a nebula, our sensors aren't going to be fully functioning anyway, but we'll want them where we're going, which is also a nebula, but you know. It's always better to take care of these things now. And let's send them to do this dangerous repair job. We'll try getting oxygen lost a bit better. That was barely English, don't worry about it. If you open some doors while you have a hole in the room, basically it'll pull oxygen from the other exposed rooms, and that can be seen as desirable. You're usually in a bad situation when you're making that choice, but, you know, if that's what you have. If that's what you have to work with, you work with it. Small rebel space station. Let's go for it, I say. These are this is an opportunity to get double reward. All we have to do is put up with its crap. Hacking on our O2 system, I'm okay with that for now. I'm worried it's gonna beam me as soon as those... Yep. So that's absolutely the worst thing that could have happened. Oh my goodness, they've shut us out of our oxygen room. We have very serious problems on board. Okay. Everybody on the O2. The station has been stripped clean, but we have our 15 scrap and hypoxia. So, you know, that's nice, right? Well, they'll be fixing the med bay. There's enough oxygen for that. We've kind of neglected the ship, but on the positive side, we've built up a little bit of scrap. We have so-so weapons. I don't know if I want to invest in upgrading the ship quite yet, although we're probably not going to see a store for a while. We can probably get away with one more. Knock on wood. Rebel Scout, he's got no shields. I've only got one missile left, so I'm going to hold on to it. Wow, that sucked. Hopefully we can come across another missile from the debris here. It wouldn't make sense, but... a drone. Ooh! And they did improve our fusion output. That was a pretty good reward. There's definitely a significant spectrum of rewards, and they often aren't quite that good. Obviously, if we'd upgraded the reactor even once, that would have had like more pay dirt, but... Alright, we could jump straight to the exit. That would count, you know, we'd get one more sector explored, or one more location, or beacon explored. I think I'm going to do that, and we can possibly go there and back again to that end point. Only 27 scrap for a mantis. That's an absolute steal of a deal. Rock people I don't even like that much, so I'll take the mantis. And you will man the doors, and you will kill people who try boarding the ship. That doesn't make any sense. Because if people are boarding the ship, they will probably abandon their post, and thus the doors will become unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna go there and back again. In a way, it's a waste of a fuel, but maybe if we take a ton of damage, it'll totally be worth it. I'm quite afraid right now. Come on. Well, at least one of us will make it out alive if you escape. Wow, they fixed that thing. Come on! Dang it! Well, I don't think we could have played that one much better than we did. I suppose I could have shot the room with the mantis in it instead, but... well, that's alright. We jumped there for the opportunity to learn, to grow. We have the option for a nebula, which equates to lots more exploration. And more nebulas and more friendly sectors in the future. I'll go for it. With a very bad feeling. I'll always at least look at the map first. Seeing as we can't even fire our missiles right now, we might as well boost the shields. That would have been kind of useful a little while ago, but that's fine. Now our sensors are going to do nothing for the next extremely long period of time, so... okay, classic terrible situation. They've also kind of got us in an awkward spot on our ship. Just in case there's people behind. Take a line change and make you regret ever boarding this tomb. Alright, pretty uneventful, pretty lame. Thus far we haven't seen a ton of the new content. We did come across, it'll happen, don't worry. We did come across a hacking module, which you saw locked off the ship and then disabled the system. And you can sort of wait for something to recharge and then use it over and over and over. Sure, let's cut back. Yeah, let's get him. And our next opportunity at a store, and we have 2 credits. Or 2 scrap, pardon me. We're going to die from lack of fuel. That's how this mission's gonna end, everybody. Come on, follow them. Ooh. This is fantastic news. The slug will give us almost sensors, and, you know, they're okay in a fight. They are average in a fight, which is good enough for my crew. Well, the store is
On the one hand, it's a waste of a jump. On the other, we're about to run out of fuel. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? We got some suspense. I'm going to end this one here. I'll see you all in the next video. And probably horrible things will happen.